your host Adriana as well as your co-host Ciara. Today we will be having a discussion on how COVID has affected our everyday lives coming from actual students here at Thornton Township High School. Ciara, would you like to start off, say how has COVID affected your personal life as well as your school life?
Well, COVID canceled a lot of my plans. Like last year, when we had got out of school, my grades started dropping type stuff, and then my birthday had came around, so I couldn't really do nothing. So like everything was kind of like messed up and all over the place.
What were some of your plans that caused you to cancel them because of COVID? Were you able to reschedule? Were you able to do anything for your birthday?
Well, due to COVID, the dining places, going out to eat type stuff, I was gonna do that, but they were closed. So my mom basically bought me some seafood and we just threw a party at home type stuff. Not everybody could come because of the COVID. So yeah. How about you? Did you ever have to reschedule any events as well as Adriana? Has COVID affected you?
Well, actually, we were having a trip, me and my mom, to go to Mexico, and I actually ended up having to cancel my flight because it was just in the middle, like when the whole pandemic had started. So that was one of the things I had to cancel. As well, COVID has affected a lot of things. I was working at the time, so a lot of the places of work, they had cut hours of people because there wasn't enough work for people to do. So my hours got cut off. Obviously, school, it was a big part of it as well because we went from being in person to being at home, learning from home, and having to have a teacher on a computer instead of in person and being taught the normal way, if you would want to call it.
Thank you, Adriana. With that being said, we understand COVID has not only affected our lives, but as well as those who save our lives.
Everyone in the world has dealt with our similar situations and have had it harder than others, which is why we thank those for risking their lives so much that has helped us and has made sure that we were all in good health.
COVID has taken a lot from us. It has been nearly 2 years since the outbreak has happened, when we only thought it would be for 2 weeks to be out of school.
But here we are back again, in school, masked up, and taking the precautions necessary for our environment of learning. Although cases have been going up and down, precautions are still very necessary to take. Keep yourself and everyone else around you safe.
Although you may not feel sick, you should still wear a mask. Did you know that it takes up to 2 to 14 days for COVID symptoms to appear after exposure?
And did you know the ranges of COVID symptoms can last up to a week or even a month after being first infected? Over 190 million people have been affected by COVID. Out of those affected, more than 4 million people have sadly lost their lives due to COVID. Thankfully for us, we now have testing, so we can be assured that we're not affecting everyone else, as well as vaccine that help decrease the symptoms and the severity of COVID, even Omicron. But that's not everyone's cup of tea, so we will not get into that.
Well, that will be all for today, you guys. In a way, we hope you are able to relate to us. Coming from teens like yourself and know you are not the only one. As well, we hope to educate you in a way. Till
the next time.